Hello people in the house doing. Before I start this video, this is just my opinion on what's the world's best country. This is just my views. I'm not saying that it is... Like, everybody has their own opinion on what country could be the best. Like, some people's opinion could be that I'm white and Finland is the best country. Or some people's opinion could be saying that, Japan's the best country. There's always good reasons behind everybody's opinion. So, if you disagree with me, or if you want to raise a point from me that I didn't raise, fire it in the comments. But hello people in the house doing. Today I just wanted to talk about how I think Finland is the best country in the world. I'm not being biased, like I couldn't choose Ireland because I am from Ireland, I can't be biased. So I do have a great admiration of Finland. Obviously a great country. Obviously, where should I start? That's the thing. So Finland is the world's happiest country this year and last year. They were voted the world's happiest country on earth, which that in itself can just paint 1,000 words. Like if you're the happiest country on earth, then you know you're doing something right. To be honest. Finland is a well-being country. Obviously, welfare state. The state really is too good. That's really what I'm going to put it. The state really gives you everything. Like the education system in Finland, it can knock any other country's education system right into the water. Like, it overwhelms every country's education system because it has such a good education system. One that doesn't care if you're rich or poor. One that just treats everybody equally. Let's put it that way. Nobody's above anybody. That's the way I love about the education system in Finland, because everybody has the opportunity to go to university, free university and everything. So that's good in itself. And another thing Finland's always coming on top on is least corrupt country in the world, which is absolutely mad because I looked at their corruption rate. It's like there's a corruption rate from 0.0 to 10.000. That's the corruption rate is for Ireland at least. And Ireland is 4 point something, 4.5 something. And Finland is 0.0. It could be 0.01, but Finland has no corruption, let's put it that way. Finland is absolutely uncorrupt. Like, there's nobody in Finland corrupt, and that's really simple as that. And that's something that Ireland struggles with a lot: corruption in its state, and corruption in the police force, corruption in the government. And apparently Finland has able to cope with that and able to make people human, I suppose you could say, because some people that are in Ireland at the moment in time stealing money off the poor people, and in the government the same as the people, the bankers and everything, taking money off the poor people and not caring. But in Finland, the government really do care about the people, and that they are people's government, and really I have to put that out there, because Finland's government, if every country was like Finland, the world would be 10 times better, because the Finnish government are not afraid to spend the extra cent. That's the way I look at them. So obviously Finland is really, obviously Finnish people, I can kind of relate. This is a relation fact to me. I'm kind of awkward around people, guess put that way, when I'm in bus stops. And obviously Finnish people do like this personal space, which is something that I can relate to. And I suppose a lot of people can relate to, because everybody likes a bit of personal space. And Finnish people are obviously known for that. And that's another reason why I like them. And obviously, where should I start about their history? Where should I start? I probably trigger some people from Russia here. But obviously Finland done well with the war. Obviously a great moment in their history. Taking on a mighty country and kicking them into the lakes, I suppose you could say. But yeah, Finland is a really, really good country, and I would love to go there someday. I've never been out of Ireland, but I would love to go to Finland. That's the one country I would love to just see. Obviously we have a lot to learn from Finland. We have a lot to learn from Finland. Very, 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 very powerful country. Very powerful democracy. And actually, I forgot to mention one more thing that just came to my mind. Finland has a house and forest policy, which means it doesn't have this crack about homelessness. In Ireland, the 10,000 people are homeless, can't find houses for them, they're starving on the street. Finland doesn't have that crack, and it's the only country in Europe that doesn't have that crack going on. And that explains to yourself that the Finnish government are going to go above and beyond to get somebody a house and to get them in a house, because their policy is you get your home first, then the West will come. They give you a house first, a foundation. It makes sense. Then apart from over here in this stupid government system, do you know what? You're an emergency accommodation in a hotel that only has 2 rooms and you're a family of 3. But do you know what? It could be worse. That's the way they work over here. But in Finland, no question, house straight away. End of story. No more complaints. Everything else is sorted for. And that's the way I like about Finland, because they don't stand around gawping for 10 minutes about what to do, what not to do. And they just do it. And the government over there are really, I have looked at nearly all the government ministers in Finland, and I see nothing wrong with any of them. And that's really, and I might as well put the truth. Like, usually in every government I pick out 1 or 2 that I don't like. But to be honest, I don't find any of them, have said anything bad. Like, Finland's really neutral, and Finland, you don't hear much about them. They're like just staying out of the blue, I suppose you could say. They like just being the own country and don't like interfering with other people's businesses, which everybody can understand and really respect for that. But Finland is a really, really good country, and I really will ask everybody, if you do ever get the chance to go to Finland, have a little trip around Finland. It's lovely. Finland is a lovely country. I've seen loads of pictures of it. It is a really beautiful country, and especially if you want to live in Finland, it's a really, really beautiful place to live. Obviously, it's dark nearly half of the year in the winter time, but it is a really good country, and it is the best country on the planet, and there's no doubt in it. If Ireland could be like Finland, then to be honest, I would love it. I would love it. Like, it'd be a politician's dream, and like would classify myself as a politician. It would be a dream for me if Ireland could be the least corrupt country in the world. Like, I can't tell you how happy I would be if that happened in the morning. But yeah, fair play to Finland. Really, really great people. Really, really great government. And I have to say to everybody who's watching, if you ever do get chats, please go. Anyway, thank you for watching. Subscribe for more. And if you do disagree with me, I say there'll be a few people saying Denmark or Norway. I have a funny feeling that they'd be the 2 other countries, which are very relevant too. But if you disagree with me or something I missed, I could have read out a whole bloody lot of what Finland's good at, and what they specifies in. But really just an OP country altogether. Anyway, thank you for watching. Subscribe for more, and bye.